Welcome, everybody. We are live here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky at the historic Prestonsburg Fieldhouse with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Shawn Waller on the call.
Darryl McCoy, real quick, breaking news. The Dance Cat's going to perform right now.
Oh, wow. So we get the Dance Cats before, so you're getting a pregame show special, and that's what you get when you get Hilton Homes of Ival. You get the Dance Cats, and you get great deals on mobile homes, Coach.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. This is the best dance team in all the land, the Prestonsburg Dance Cats.
Lean with it, rock with it, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, these young ladies, you see them right now. I seen them before. I was wondering what music they would come out to. There you go. If there's anything going to get the Prestonsburg Black Cats pumped up and ready for tonight, it's the Dance Cats.
As you mentioned, the very best dance team, bar none, right?
By far. I mean, and they got the hardware to prove it. These young ladies, they are second to nobody. And you can tell this crowd is electric right now. Oh,
the nip up.
How about that? Now watch out for the grand finale, Coach. Oh, nice choreography, Coach. Good spacing, like everything they're doing right now.
I like how they're synchronized.
Oh! Coach, nobody does the front flip from a headstand like the Dance Cats. They're the only ones doing that. That's, it's a degree of difficulty. No, that's what separates them is that headstand into the front flip.
It is. Hype me up, Dance Cats. Hype me up, right?
Yeah, look, they perform, they go in, they get their clothes on, and they jet out of here. I mean, listen.
They are performing at halftime.
Are they coming back?
Bonus.
Shoot, yeah, that was a extra performance for you folks, so come right back, guys, during the Bruce Waters halftime show, and we'll get you caught up on some more Dance Cat action. Coach, real quick, I want to thank the folks making tonight's game possible. Hilton Homes of Ival, Willie Crace for State Representative, Howard Family Pharmacy, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Markham Moore and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, East Kentucky, Cards and Collectibles, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield Market, Bruce Waters Ford, Three Rivers Medical Center, and Food Fair. So, Coach.
Darryl, this is the rematch from last year. Prestonsburg won going away. It was close for a while, but Prestonsburg ended up winning going away.
Yeah, I wonder how Prestonsburg talked Belfry into coming back here twice.
That's what I was going to say. It should be Prestonsburg heading to Belfry. But, no, they're getting back-to-back years where Belfry has to come to the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, this was the one game last year when I seen Jackson Estridge rattled, and, I think that was a big reason. I think the crowd had him rattled. And
the student section.
Yeah, student section was. I've never seen that young man rattled like that, and it definitely went a long way into sealing the victory. And it never hurts when you got Braxton Keathley on the sideline or on your team either.
He did have 47.
He did.
But of course, there was a controversial made basket that went underneath the basket and back down that they counted for two. So
Connor Napier's reverse basket went through the bottom of the rim and then back down.
They counted it.
Yeah. Coach, look at the new official. 4 officials on tonight's game.
Going with the 4th official again tonight.
I don't know the young man's name. He did a tremendous job. Let's look at the starting lineup first. For the guests on the scoreboard, the Belfry Pirates. Starting lineup brought to you courtesy of Southside Buildings and Carports.
Brody Little, leading scorer for Belfry.
Yeah,
Bo Williams.
At forward, Number 4.
What a game he had at the Expo against Martin County. Bo hit 5 threes.
Yeah, here you go. So it looks like for Belfry, you're going to have number 0, Carter Jude. Number 10, Bryce Hagee. Number 4, Peyton Owens. Number 12, Bo Williams. Number 23, Brody Little. And they are head coached by Brent Perry. Also Shawn Hurley, Logan Copley, Cameron Warts, and Aaron Rigdon on the bench for the Pirates.
The light show being performed by head coach, principal, Coach Brandon Kidd.
Yeah, the Brandon Kidd doing a tremendous job over there on it. And for Prestonsburg starting lineup, brought to you courtesy of Howard Family Pharmacy. Wearing number 0, Ryan Reynolds. Number 4, Tegan Sloan. Number 11, Logan Stumbo. Number 12, Andrew Goebel. Number 14, Brady Allen. And they are head coach by the Wizard, Harold Tackett. Assistant coach, Don Compton. So, Coach Keathley, as you see these two teams, the way they match up, obviously Prestonsburg, this would be a huge win for the Black Cats if they're able to knock off a Belfry team. I think Belfry is one of them teams that can knock off any team in the 15th region, but I also think they could lose to any team in the 15th region. And I can guarantee you that Prestonsburg believes they can come in here and win this one, so I expect a dogfight, especially we'll see at halftime whether this will be a ball game.
I agree with you. And Prestonsburg having a ton of momentum. We were there, the D&D Sports Network, a couple of nights ago, Darryl. Prestonsburg went to Betsy Lane, and they cut that to a 7-point game at the end. So they're moving on some momentum, Michael, Shawn. Feeling really good how they ended that game against Betsy Lane the other night, only losing by 7. So let's see if they can build off of it.
We have Williams and Goebel jumping off here. It's going to be Belfry controlling the tip. Carter Jude gets the handoff.
2-3 zone by Prestonsburg. Taking Sloan. Andrew Goebel up top.
Owens, they'll swing it back out over to Williams. Williams over to Little. They flashing Peyton Owens to that high post. They swing it back to Williams. Jude has it on his far side. Williams over to Little. Right now, Coach, you can tell they're watch Hagee on that baseline.
Darryl, they got Logan Stumbo and Brady Allen on the back of that zone.
Right there, Brody Little stops, pops, and cannot drop that one as rebound's going to go to Stumbo.
Stumbo with a big rebound. Andrew Goebel had a great game against Betsy Lane the other night. Had 23 points.
Yeah, Andrew Goebel, I've become a big fan of that young man. I think he's a player. Nice take. Goebel off the mark.
Just like that, up the floor.
Jude kicks it to Williams. Williams goes up off the glass and rolls in. Belfry takes the 2-0 lead on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. And again, the Logan Stumbo, the all-time leading tackler for Prestonsburg. Again, Coach, this is a football rivalry going back, way back.
Has been issued to Belfry.
Big time rivalry.
Huge rivalry. I mean, this is the one, back in the early 2000s, there wasn't a rivalry bigger than Prestonsburg Belfry on the gridiron.
Pressure coming here.
Yeah, they'll swing it around. Nearly threw it away. Taking Sloan knocked it away. It's going to go to the Pirates anyways.
Taking Sloan trying to tip it to Logan Stumbo.
Said anyone else stream freezing up, let us know if your folks' stream is freezing or not so we can try to get it fixed. But right now,
Jude looking to turn that corner on the zone.
Kathy Spencer watching on YouTube. There, Peyton Owens gets doubled, swings out to Williams for 3. Back irons it, no good.
Sloan.
Now,
Belfry staying in a man-to-man here.
Jason Milam says it's cold outside. He's froze plumb up. And Robert Park says he's watching from Cleveland. Go Pirates.
Nice shot by Little to wall up.
Yeah, Taking Sloan got blocked by Brody Little there.
Coach Tackett wanted a foul on that.
Carter Jude. Right now they're coming up trapping. They now fall back into that zone over to Little. If I'm Belfry, it's Carter Jude in and out. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to make Belfry show that they can hit shots, Coach, because they have the ability to shoot you out of the building, but they also have the ability to miss shots.
Very streaky team from deep.
They are.
Another block.
Yeah, Brody Little, 2 blocks in the early going.
Going to go to the line on that one. That's
Who'd they call?
Oh, they called that. Well, they called Little with the body. Yeah.
I didn't see much air on that one, but looks like Brody Little even moved his hands. But
Sloan going to the line. Sloan gets there quite a bit, Darryl.
He does. He's taking Sloan, the kid coach, in preseason, had a 50-point game. He was soccer player of the year. Kid, he's the lone staple from the old Prestonsburg Black Cat regime.
Yeah, you're right. The lone holdover, right?
Yep.
Well, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I forgot about Ryan, yeah. There's Jude, kicks up to Williams. Williams stops, pops, and drops.
Too much room, right?
Coach, Bo Williams is a kid that, this is his first year playing real varsity basketball, and when he's hot, Belfry's hard to beat.
The son of Clifton Williams, the women's coach at U-Pipe.
Yeah, he's in the house. And you see Brady Allen, nice cut. And Go Bull gets the lay-in and gets Prestonsburg on the board.
Nice finish.
Here comes Carter Jude. Jude over to Little. Back out to Williams. Alley-oop for Brody Little.
Too much on it.
Yeah, way too much mustard on that one.
He's not throwing that to Wimby.
No, Bo Cure ain't down there.
Right.
We see Jason Milam says his string's good. Let us know if anybody else is freezing up. There's Allen. Kicks it over to Reynolds. Big Ryan Reynolds fan, Coach.
Absolutely, I am as well.
There, a little miscommunication between the Black Cats.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Sloan zigged when Allen thought he was going to zag. Right now, Belfry leads 5-2 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Go ahead, Darryl. I was just going to say Prestonsburg's content and Belfry walking it up the floor.
First quarter sponsored by Food Fair. Now swinging out. Bo Williams, top of the key, 3. In and out.
Going to be Prestonburg ball.
Yeah.
And listen, Prestonsburg doing a great job baiting Belfry into shooting standstill threes.
Yeah, Belfry right now, we've yet to see anybody attack. They've all been threes.
And they're standstill.
Yep. We'll see. That could come back. At the bottom. Not getting them in rhythm shots. Let's see how Belfry. If Prestonsburg can take shots and
5-second call.
Yeah.
Nice job by Carter Jude.
Tremendous job by Carter Jude. He has the ability to do that when he wants to.
30-second timeout, Preston.
There's a 30-second timeout on the floor. They'll take a 30. We will too. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
We're back here as we see Harold Tackett over there talking to his team out of the timeout, Coach. Right now it's a 5-2 lead. Belfry over top of Prestonsburg. Kevin Keathley, Michael Shawn Waller, and Darryl McCoy on the call here as
they got Carter Jude with the offensive foul.
His first personal foul, team second.
Speaking of Harold Tackett, Darryl McCoy, you affectionately dubbed him the Wizard.
Yep, the Wizard of Prestonsburg. Listen, he's done some magic before. Led a Prestonsburg team nobody gave much hope to a district championship, and I don't know how much it was him and how much it was Braxton Keathley, but the two together, definitely has worked magic here in the past. And Harold, Harold, he is definitely exceeded the expectations, and much respect for Harold.
Harold should have been in conversation for Coach of the Year last year.
I agree. Big fan of Harold Tackett. They'll swing it over. Williams over to Little. Little drives baseline. Back over to Williams. Extra pass to Jude. Jude drives, kicks. Extra pass. Brody Little.
Wide open.
Yeah, that's the way you move the ball. And Carter Jude in and out. Hagee knocks it out. on off Colton Young's hands.
I think Bo Williams is passing up 3 balls that maybe he should be knocking down.
Yeah, he's getting them in rhythm and passing up on them. That's what I'd like to see him shoot them when them come around to him.
When they ball reverses, shoot those. Don't shoot the standstill.
I agree. There's Goebel. Goebel sinks it. You don't have to tell him twice. Our good friend Josh Atkins watching from Morristown, Tennessee. Miss you here in the mountains, Josh. And we see Josh Allen says the stream's good over there on his side.
Thank you.
Swinging in, Brody Little over to Williams to Jude down on the baseline. Colton Young gets doubled. Now Belfry. Prestonburg coming out, playing good defense, but Belfry moving the ball well. Coach getting good looks at it, just not able to knock them down.
Doing a great job with the zone. That's Brody Little's real first look, Darryl.
Yeah, he's not. I think maybe he had a 3 ball when we first started, but nothing's coming to Brody Little easy in this one. We're tied up 5-all on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard, Coach, and we talked during the pregame show. We was afraid of this. You come out, you give Prestonsburg a chance.
That's Colton Young's second personal.
Yep.
And look who's coming in, Darryl McCoy. We talked about it in JV.
Yep, Jackson Pack had a phenomenal junior varsity game, Coach, and was really worried. Here he comes in. Really worried about, if you're a Belfry fan, you allowed Prestonburg to gain some momentum playing Belfry tightly in JV action. You're worried about that momentum carrying over. And Prestonsburg right now coming out, firing on all cylinders.
Barker matched up with Stumbo.
Stumbo drives, kicks, loses it.
Just turns it over.
Yep. Nice job by Carter Jude. Coach May got away with a hook.
Yeah, he did. I was about to say that.
Yeah, and Barker gets blocked. Jacob Hilton with a big rebound.
Big time block.
Yep. I like Jacob Hilton, Coach. Them playing Hilton big varsity minutes here because I think he's the future.
Nice. Got to be ready for it, young man.
Yeah.
Hilton played really good minutes against Betsy Lane the other night. Wide open. Peyton Owens. This is where he's really good. This is where he's good.
Spin move, yep.
Peyton Owens is at his best in transition.
Donnie Stevens cheering on the Black Cats from Memphis, Tennessee. There's Tegan Sloan. Tom Conley watching from Ohio. And right now, nice pass. Tegan Sloan from his backside, and they couldn't convert on the layup. Here comes Brody Little in transition. Little leaves it to Jude, back to Little. Right back out to Jude. Right now, Coach, I think there's some overpassing going on Belfry's side.
I think so. I think they're seeing the zone. And maybe the biggest fallacy or the biggest fable ever told in basketball is you got to pass around that zone.
Yeah.
No, what that does is falling right into the hands of the zone. Good point.
2 things you do against a zone, that's attack and shoot over it.
Attack it, find the gaps, and in rhythm, Darryl, you nailed it. Shoot that 3 ball.
Yeah, shoot them out of it.
Because Prestonsburg's wanting to slow Belfry down, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Yep. Logan Barker transferred from Mingo Central in the game now, wearing 33. Little, nice play design off the mark. Brody Little, a little too much on that. Barker with the rebound. Owens right back to Barker. Barker can hit that. In and out. Coach Logan Barker, he's a 3-and-D top player. He's out there to do 2 things. That's play defense and knock down 3 balls.
Prestonsburg very fortunate to only be down 2. They've got a little sloppy with the basketball.
In. Reynolds up to Sloan. Now Belfry bringing some pressure of their own here. Goebel gets it to the baseline, right back to Goebel. It's taking Sloan. He's going to pop it, and off the mark. Stumbo gets the rebound.
There it is. Got to shoot that young man.
And, Coach, I don't know whether you've seen that, but Barker boxed Ryan Reynolds out the hallway.
Yeah.
Nice job by Goebel.
What about Goebel?
I'm telling you, gobble, gobble, says Andrew Goebel. And there you go. There's Barker. Barker.
Oh.
What they call?
They called a blocking call on Reynolds.
So that's going to be a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity, right?
Yes.
He says he'll get his three one way or the other.
Brady Allen checking in. Number 14 for Prestonsburg.
He's also one of them seniors left over from that old regime, Chase Parsley regime. Reynolds. Belfry with a 3-point cushion here, 10-7. Let's see here how Prestonsburg responds. Four-court pressure being applied. Belfry backs off just a little. Swings over to Goebel. Goebel, nice take!
Goebel getting to the rack.
Yeah. And there, he needs to do more of that.
Yes.
There's Carter Jude, nice. Looking like Pistol Pete Maravich out there, Coach.
5-point lead.
Get it in to Goebel. Right back to Reynolds. Reynolds up to Sloan. Sloan going back it back out. Nice job by Sloan. Fadeaway up and no good. Rebound.
Oh. The officials, man, oh man.
I don't know about that, Coach.
So quick on the jump ball this year.
Yeah, I don't like that quick jump ball.
No.
Creighton Runyon tuning in. Guys, let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for in the comment section below. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller on the call. Coach Mike Hall looks like he needs a visit to Maynard Chiropractic.
He looks like he's down on his back.
Yeah, we're going to call Dr. Alan Baldwin. There's Sloan, stops, pops, and rims off, taking Sloan. Still yet to see one go down. Jude at the buzzer. And Coach will end the first quarter of play. Belfry leads 12-7 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And we're back here at the Prestonsburg Fieldhouse. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller. Coach, as you look, Coach Tony Pachacho, Wes Hager, state champion head coaches of the esports team. So big time performance there. Brought the first state title back to Floyd County in over 50 years.
First state championship, and so happy for those two.
See Sanaa Linton in the house. Coach, see Clifton Williams in the house, UPOC girls coach.
Yeah.
His son Bo Williams tuning in. Jalea Warren in the house. UPOC Bears, so we got a lot of the UPOC women team represented in the stands. Here comes Carter Jude. Belfry leads 12-7 over Prestonsburg here on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Jude gets it to Owens. Owens nearly turned it over there. Jude drives, kicks. Brody Little, right there is what you need, Coach. Nice pass. Hagee not ready for it. Back out, Carter Jude. In and out. And Hagee going to go up. Draws the foul. Hagee go to the free throw line for a couple easy ones, Coach.
Nice job by Belfry to battle, and get extra possessions.
Bryce Hagee, his father, Michael Hagee, a Hall of Famer at the University of Marshall, Coach, a legendary baseball player from Wimpson High School. Also had a star-studded career on the hardwood, too.
I see his dad in the stands as well.
Yeah, he was a first-team All-Stater. I think the only player ever to do it in 3 sports. I know he did it 2, but I think 3.
Wow.
Let's see, coming back, taking Sloan.
He was a player for sure, Hagee was.
Yep, swing it. Nice cut. And Hilton right back out to Allen. I'd like to see Hilton go up with that, Coach.
He should have went up with that one.
Yeah, right there. Allen had Hilton on that pick and roll, too. Hilton has it out top. Nice pass. And here comes Goebel. Goebel to the rack. Leaves it for Hilton. Hilton. Oh, nice, Coach. Look at the hook shot by Jacob Hilton.
Jacob Hilton with the old school hook.
Coach, can I say it anymore? Jacob Hilton, the ball needs to get to Jacob Hilton a lot more than it does.
Yeah.
There's Jude. Jude off the mark. Rebound by Brady Allen. Allen kicks out, taking Sloan. Sloan gets the Black Cats up the floor in a hurry here. Forced that one up. Coming back.
Penn State Prestonburg basketball.
Yep, Ryan Reynolds.
Nice hustle by both Belfry and Prestonsburg.
Yep. The Black Cat ball here on the baseline. Yeah, I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan, Coach.
Absolutely. Big X factor during the Schoolboy Classic last year, Darryl.
He was.
He made the all-tournament team that we gave out. D&D Sports Network.
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Wow.
The Lynn Hartzell says she's watching from Idaho. Go Black Cats.
Thank you.
From Idaho, we know she's probably a Taking Sloan fan.
You better believe it.
He spent a lot of his high school career in Idaho, ain't he?
He has.
Most
summers, right?
Yeah, big soccer player too. Gonna go out of bounds. They're gonna call a foul on Peyton Owens.
Peyton Owens going to pick up that personal. You don't want Peyton and Colton Young, if you're Belfry, to get in early foul trouble.
No, Coach, and I'm telling you. Yeah, well, if you do get them, good thing you got Jackson Pack on the bench.
That's true.
They're taking Sloan, working on Jude. Sloan up and under. He's going to draw the foul.
An offensive foul on Peyton Sloan.
Called the hook.
Good call.
Low scoring game here. Prestonburg doing a nice job keeping it fair tempo.
Turn Jude. They'll swing it over. You know, Jude's really good, Coach. Oh, blocked by taking Sloan. We'll go out to Peyton Owens. Back out. Yeah, he'll bury that one.
Got it.
Yeah. You give him that cleanup a look, you might as well forget it.
Bo Williams now with 8 points. 2 3 balls.
Swing it up court. Here comes Goebel. Goebel. Nice. Pass to Hilton. Hilton gets the bucket. Now
he does need the ball more, though.
Yeah, Jacob Hilton having himself a first half. Coach, Jude is very dangerous when teams are playing zone because he's really good at picking his spots. There you go. Owens gets the bucket, and Belfry extends the lead. And there's taking Sloan, gets it up to Goebel.
2-on-1.
Yeah, right there. Coach Goebel should have passed that a long time before that.
Agree. Would have had an easy 2.
Yeah, you had a wide open layup if he had just kicked it ahead to Goebel there. I don't know if he just couldn't get the pass in there or couldn't see him. Or
Logan Barker checking in for Carter Jude.
7-point ball game. Coach, Prestonsburg, if they can keep this to single digits by half,
yes,
they got a shot.
But it's just because of how they play.
Yep. Get it back over. Brady Allen fires the 3. No good. Peyton Owens rips down the rebound. Here comes Brody Little. Right here's where Belfry's dangerous, Coach. When Brody Little brings that ball up the floor, they're at their best because they're pushing the pace. Hagee going back to the line. Coach, look who's over here in the bleachers. Former Belfry star point guard, Shawn Hager.
He was a man, right?
Shawn Hager was one of the best to ever play the position. They called him Point God on Pond Creek. He played on them great early 90s teams. I don't know, I've seen many people play the position like he did. Stephanie Copley says Hagee, first team All-State, all 3 sports, 92, scored 44 points in the quarterfinal in 92, Coach.
Wow.
Yeah, a luxurious career for Coach Hagee. I mean, he was fun to watch. He was special.
He was, yeah.
Swings it back over to Goebel. Goebel. And Coach, you know, I think they got to get Goebel going offensively. Hilton, he gets blocked by Hagee.
Nice job by Hagee.
Yeah. There's Little. He misfires. Little chases it down, gets his own rebound. Little down to Owens, and Owens not ready for the pass. Coach, you got to be ready for that.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the most underrated part of Brody Little's game, Coach, is his passing. Listen, every camp, every clinic I watched him at this year, it wasn't his scoring that shocked everybody. It was the way he passed the basketball. He's got impeccable court vision. And Bo Williams with the block. Coach, that block affected that second shot as well.
It did, because he had an easy putback.
Yeah.
Prestonburg missing some opportunities here.
The Johnson Yonk says, Darryl, do you know if the All-A will be streamed live? If it is, I think it will be on Prep Spin. I think they're the ones that do it. So you may have to pay pay-per-view, but I think it will be streamed. Williams shot up, no good. Rebound by Stumbo.
Yeah.
Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds pushes the pace.
Travel with it.
Good call, Coach.
And Jessica Doremus says, cheering on the Black Cats from Idaho. A lot of Idaho fans tuning in.
Colton Young checking back in. He has 2 personals. Keep an eye on that one.
Good point.
And Carter Jew checks back in.
Coach, I would like to take a second to send prayers out to Coach Landon Sloan's grandmother, or mother-in-law, who passed away. Definitely thoughts and prayers for Coach Sloan and his family.
Sloan had 2 up front and didn't see them.
Well, it was just, I think that pressure got to Belfry. I think he wasn't looking ahead. He was trying to protect the basketball, and his eyes wasn't up the floor, but nearly turned it over. There's taking Sloan. Swings it back over to Stumbo. Stumbo backs down Barker.
They understand who their main scoring threat is, Darryl, and they're doing a nice job trying to contain Tegan. Because, make no mistake, Tegan is their primary weapon, right?
Yeah, definitely. And, there's Tegan Sloan.
Got it.
Yeah, he buries that one. He's dangerous, Coach.
He is a dangerous man.
Yeah.
Tegan's first bucket of the game, coming with 2:42 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and like to see Goebel do some more of what he was doing at the beginning, Coach, and attacking. There's Jude over to Little. He's going to drive baseline, backs it back out to Jude. Jude swings it around. Barker, extra pass. Colton Young back in the game with 2 fouls, Coach. There's Little from the corner. In and out. Taking Sloan. And, Coach, I tell you, Tegan Sloan and Logan Barker, that's not one you want them 2 matched up together.
Tegan as good as anybody, also selling the foul.
And Logan is probably the next best in the region next to Tegan at getting under people's skin. So definitely them are 2 you don't want guarding each other. Tegan, he's almost made it an artistry, Coach. He's one of the best at drawing fouls and getting you in bad spots.
He is Tegan, man, oh man.
It's just that soccer mentality, I think.
That's a good point. That physicality, the toughness, competing.
There you go. Reynolds gets it over to Goebel. Kicks it out. And
we get a foul, 2 on Brody Little.
Now Belfry fouls starting to stack up here.
Let's see what coaches decide to do. I don't know. I mean, Brent's going to ride with him.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go. I don't know, Coach. As good as Ashton Evans is, maybe bring him in.
Man, he had a heck of a JV game.
Yep.
That's just another day for him right there.
Yep. There you see Reynolds. Reynolds hits the deck. May have traveled there, Coach. It's called jump ball.
Jump ball. Reynolds just lost his footing.
Yeah.
He slid a little bit, didn't he, Darryl?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it should have been a travel beforehand, but either way, it's going to be Belfry basketball here. Carter Jude. Right now, Prestonsburg, they need another stop here. They've done a good job. Looky here. Taking Sloan, picks the pocket. Sloan goes in, gets the bucket. Count it.
Taking Sloan. Hype me up, young man.
Tegan Sloan going to go to the line for a chance at a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
I think he heard you guys talking about him up here. He done exactly what you said he done.
Real quick, guys, I want to remind everybody, let Bruce Waters put you in your next vehicle. When others won't, Waters will. Tegan Sloan. Coach has a chance to cut it to a 2-point ball game if he can convert on this one. And Hagee gets the rebound. Here comes Carter Jude. Jude straight down the pipe. Jude gets tied up.
Yeah, going back to Prestonsburg. Good job, Peeper.
I think that was a good call.
Jacob Hilton saying, let's go.
Yeah. I like the youngster coach stepping up, trying to be a leader.
Yes.
There's Tegan Sloan trap.
Sloan waiting too long.
Yeah, you got Reynolds over there. And look at Bryce Hagee tying it up.
The personal foul before that.
Did they call a foul?
Yeah, before that.
Oh.
Going to shoot 2. They're now in the bonus or penalty. Shooting 2 free throws. On that press, though, Darryl, Tegan can't wait for that trap to come.
I agree.
He's inviting the turnover. He's got to just go ahead and go with it or pass back out of it.
Well, yeah, just pass it back out. Ryan Reynolds is wide open over there.
That's why I hang with you guys. You guys know it.
There you go, Tegan Sloan. Big free throws here. Sinks the first. Got a 2-point ball game.
Sloan now with 6 points, Darryl.
Off the mark. And Prestonburg has a chance to take the lead or tie it here, Coach, with a bucket. And Sloan, watch out, banks it in. A Citizens Bank of Kentucky bank shot into a 3-guys 3-pointer. And just like that, the Black Cats lead 20-19 over the Pirates.
Oh, my.
And Jude swings an extra pass. Evans in and out. And here comes Tegan Sloan. Sloan turns on the Jets. Nice screen out top. And that was they got Jacob Hilton. Jacob Hilton did lower his shoulder.
The fans wanted, and I saw it up top. Wow, my.
I didn't see the play before. Was there a foul on it?
Wow. 1-point lead, Prestonsburg. We got ourselves a good one.
Big possession for the Pirates here. Guys, phone a friend, phone a neighbor. Brody Little thought about it. Over to Jude. Jude sinks it.
Carter Jude. That's a big momentum shift there.
Huge. Prestonsburg here needs a bucket here. There's Hilton. Hilton breaks the pressure, hands it over. Tegan Sloan working on Young. Nice defense by Brody Little. Or no, that wasn't Little. That was Evans. And they'll get a technical on Ashton Evans.
As we talk, we got the fans into it here.
Absolutely, both fan bases, Coach, right now.
I love it. I love Mama Sloan getting into it, too. I love that. One of the best P-Burg fans.
Absolutely.
Darryl McCoy, we talked about it, though. Tegan really good at bringing out the best competitively in his opponent. Now going to shoot a technical.
He is one of the best at getting under your skin. He has been his entire career. I mean, it's almost an artistry to him. And I think it's just that soccer player mentality in him. He sinks them both. Yep.
It would be Prestonburg ball with one go at it here.
Brianna Desson says, I agree with Coach Keathley. That was definitely a foul. Jessica Dramus says, nice job, boys. And Charlie Nelson says, way to go, Tegan. And Abigail Pachacho says, Tegan's on fire. And here you go, Stumbo. Stumbo, Coach, right here. Goebel, last socket, heave.
Darryl McCoy, let me say this before we go to break. If I'm Brent Perry, I'm going to that locker room and say, you know what? This isn't the same effort I've seen on the expo floor.
No.
This isn't the same effort I've seen at Lawrence County. Right now, Prestonsburg is out competing you. And that's just the bottom line.
Well, I can tell you what. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go over the first half and our thoughts in the first half when we come back. We'll be right back in just a second on the Bruce Waters halftime show.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service, no matter.
Cats, second routine.
Coming at it. Bonus action right there, McCoy. Little shift, shake.
Yep. Uh-oh, Coach. Little Egyptian sound to the music. Oh, working both sides of the fans. I like that. Uh-oh, there you go. Turn it up a little bit here, Coach.
They are.
I'm telling you, nobody liked the Dance Cats.
Elite level.
Yeah. But, there you go. Nice choreography, Coach. Good spacing.
That's what I was going to say, Darryl McCoy. Great spacing.
Yeah, now they're falling back into that V formation.
Take a second.
Now watch this. They'll bring a different energy closing it out here, Coach.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Dropping it like it's hot, Coach, down into a... Looky there, Coach.
The Shawn Michaels dip up.
Yep. Oh! What a way to finish it, Coach, with the split.
Wow.
Great job by the Dance Cats. Their second routine of the night, Coach. And listen, they gave the fans their money worth. Now they're going to go get dressed and go home. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that's worth the price of admission like the Dance Cats.
Darryl McCoy, it's kind of like James Brown. When it's over, they put the robe on him and he gets off stage, exit left, they're heading out of here.
They leave you wanting more, and these fans, you can hear them saying, one more. Fans wanting one more routine. Coach, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back on the Bruce Waters halftime show, get you caught up on all the action from the first half. Come right back and join us here on the D&D Sports Network, Monday Night Basketball. Welcome back to the Bruce Waters halftime show with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller. We are tied up 22-all. Michael Shawn, let us know who the leading scorers are for each team.
All right, for Prestonsburg, you have Tegan Sloan, 13 points. Andrew Goebel, 7. Jacob Hilton, 4. For Belfry, Bo Williams leading the way with 8. Carter Jude, 5. And Peyton Owens, 4.
Darryl McCoy, it's exactly the tempo that Prestonsburg wants right now. They've baited them into slowing it down at that 2-3. And Belfry, you know Brent Perry, he wants to get that ball out and go if he can. 22-all here, getting ready to start the third quarter. I felt like the intensity level for Prestonsburg, they were fighting for a little bit more pride, Darryl McCoy, on their home floor. I felt like there was just a little bit more fight in that first half. We'll see if Belfry comes back and matches that or surpasses it.
Brianna Deskin says she's torn for rooting for the underdog Prestonsburg, so we all loved it, and Prestonsburg in our heart, or where our home roots are. Belfry said Belfry's got our heart at the end of the day.
Nice play call to get Brody Little his first bucket of the game, Darryl.
Well, that's what I was going to say in the second half. Got it! Tegan Sloan buries the 3 in the second half. 2 things has got to happen. Prestonsburg, they only got 3 scores in the scoring column. They got to get other players going here. And for Belfry, they got to get Brody Little going. Brody, this is the quietest I've seen him in a long time.
2 points, and coming off that back lob.
Got their extra pass. Little.
Going to go Prestonsburg way. Prestonsburg retakes the. Is this Prestonsburg's first lead of the game, Darryl?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, they took the lead at 19 or 18-17.
Yeah.
But right there, Coach. Brody Little, he needs that extra pass. He needs to get one on the backside there. See a shot falling here. Brady Allen.
Give him 3!
He buries it, and Prestonsburg with their largest lead of the game, 28-24 on the Craig Cameron Furniture scoreboard.
The tight end looking like Steph Curry, Darryl McCoy.
Yep, they swing over here. How about it? There's Peyton Owens. He had it knocked away, and they're going to call a foul.
Wow. 4-point lead for Prestonsburg. 28-24.
Tom Conley says go Belfry. Lynn Hartzell says go Tegan, go Black Cats. Charlie Rice cheering on the Black Cats. Jessica Doremus says Mama Sloan in the background cheering on. Brianna Deskin says I agree with Coach Keathley. This should have been a good one from the get-go.
They got Little. Right there, Darryl.
Yep. And Little, he's got to step into that shot there, Coach.
Or call. Yeah. Say demand the ball a little more.
Yeah. You see
that
right there wide open.
On that wing, he's open.
Yeah,
I mean, that's.
Yeah, and Bryce Hagee going to get called there for the foul.
Darryl, I always say this. Brody Little's a guy that can get you 30. And if he's not getting a touch every time down the floor.
Something's happening there. Yeah.
I mean, it's and that's on the assistant coaches, because I know Coach Brent Perry is trying to manage the game, but those assistants have to step up and go, Coach.
Yeah.
Brody's not touched the ball, whatever number of times.
Absolutely. This offense has to go through Brody Little, and his confidence has to be soaring. When that happens, Belfry's really good. When it ain't, Belfry, at times, especially if Bo Williams ain't hitting, they struggle scoring. Carter Jude going to get called for the reach-in.
Good point. Momentum on the side of Prestonsburg here. That is the 3rd foul on Carter Jude.
And Belfry right now, they got in some foul trouble in the first half there. They got to keep an eye on that. Tegan Sloan, long 3.
Somebody call his mama.
He's acting out.
What a game.
Brody Little, foul line jumper. He rarely misses that.
Oh, he almost made it on. 7-point lead. Prestonsburg, who would have thought? Tell a friend to tell a friend right now.
You go back around, Carter Jude swings it around. And, Coach, this is a nice job by Brody Little.
Nice. Brody Little.
Tough basket. Brody Little has as long as hang time as anyone.
5-point lead.
coming back out. Coach, this would be huge for Prestonsburg if they could win this game because they got another 60th District foe coming in tomorrow night in Phelps.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's Peyton Owens off the mark. Hagee. And Hagee's going to get blocked.
Go to the line. I got a feeling you don't want to say a whole lot to that official. He's
staring. He was just waiting for Brady Allen. Listen, hey, he said, son, if you farting, it smells wrong. He said, I'm going to tee you up. So, that official was not having any of it. Crystal Smith says, we're terrible today. He said, I don't know what's wrong with them. Sarah Joseph says, let's go Tegan and the Cats. And Lynn Hartzell says Tegan's on fire.
He is.
Hagee. This is his third trip to the free throw line today. Jude turns the corner. Nice take by Jude.
And one opportunity. Those are big momentum shifters, those offensive rebounds.
Absolutely. Carter right now done a good job keeping the Pirates in this one. Guys, real quick, want to thank Hilton Home Survival, Willie Crace for State Representative, Howard Family Pharmacy, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Also, while they take this time out, we'll finish our sponsors. I want to thank Markham Moore and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield Market, Bruce Walters Ford, Three Rivers Medical Center, and Food Fair.
Yeah, they didn't give them their 2 points. That's why they stopped. They put it up there now.
Reynolds inbounds the ball to Sloan. Taking Sloan, breaks the pressure. Sloan hands it to the corner. Goebel dribbles out of the corner.
Goebel could have turned. He had a layup.
Yep, gets it down to Hilton. Hilton working on Owens. Back over to Sloan. Sloan, he's going to fire. He gets blocked by Brody Little. Goebel comes away with the loose ball. Goebel for three. Off the mark. Goebel chases down the rebound, goes up. Oh, tough basket by Andrew Goebel. And largest lead of the game at 6 right now for the Black Cats.
4 points right now.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give them their 2 points, Dave. They put it marked on there. Colton Young coming in for Peyton Owens for Belfry. The transfer from Pike Central.
Matt Smith says Belfry's just got to quit relying on threes so much and drive the basket. Alan Wright said D&D, King of the Mountains. Nice block by Tegan Sloan, blocks Colton Young.
Got to go with it if you're Prestonsburg. You got players on the backside.
You got numbers. Tegan Sloan looking for help. Gets it out to Reynolds. Reynolds takes the high screen by Hilton. Nice job by Reynolds. And Brody Little chases down the rebound. Here comes Little on the break. Nice take. Coast to coast. And, Coach, that's what Brody Little's got to do more of.
Well, he didn't second guess what he was doing. He knew he was attacking.
Yeah.
And when Brody does that, he's really, really good.
He's one of the best finishers in the business, and that's where his bread's buttered. You know, he's got to do it more. You know, you can't wait the second half to start doing it. Nice job by Stumbo. And now Prestonsburg answering on punch for punch. Brody Little backs it back out, gets it over to Jude.
Right, that kickback.
Yeah. Right there, Williams. Sinks it. And Belfry cuts the lead to 1.
Bo Williams with 11 points. What a game.
Reynolds. Good defense by Carter Jude.
Just turns it over.
Hagee back over to Jude. Jude goes in. Tough shot. And
nice.
Belfry retakes the lead, 36-35.
Taking advantage of turnovers, Belfry. You've seen that intensity pick up a little bit here in the second half.
Absolutely, you have. As you say here, Coach, you know, Belfry, you know, good things happen when they attack. You know,
yeah.
And you've seen, you know, I mean, even their threes, you know, become in rhythm threes. You know, you're driving, kicking, have players stepping into their shots instead of shooting standstill three-pointers.
You know, Belfry we know all about that 15-3 game against Martin County, but Darryl, that's not who they are.
No.
If they're shooting threes all night, that's not going to be a recipe for success on a consistent night.
That's one of the worst things happened to them, Coach, is that game. It gave them a false sense of who they were, you got to get back to your identity, and that's attacking, driving, kicking, being aggressive. You got Peyton Owens, Brody Little, two of the best finishers, Coach. When you're out there shooting threes, you're taking two of your best weapons out.
That's exactly right.
Said Belfry's problem is they play from behind every game and they try to come back. Said when it's too late, and they got to play at the same pace from the beginning. Said be aggressive all game. Robert Kirk says he's watching from Millwood, Ohio. Zane Smith says Belfry and Peaburg always battles in every sport. Here we go. His third quarter is brought to you courtesy of Willie Crace for state representative. Vote Willie Crace for a better Kentucky. Coach taking Sloan. Guarded by Owens out top. Belfry with the first lead here in the second half.
Belfry in a zone, Darryl.
Yeah. Let's see here.
That's kind of surprising.
I think that's smart. Let's see here. But nice job there. And you see Goebel's doing what you should do, Coach. He's attacking.
He attacked. He found a hole. Just lost it going up. Coach Harold Tackett. Brent Perry pacing the sidelines.
Yep. Now they'll swing it back. Barker in the game now. They'll swing it over to Owens. Owens drives baseline. That's his spot, Coach.
Nice.
He works that baseline as well as anybody.
Big bucket.
He's a senior, transferred from Pike Central High School. Came back home for his senior season. Nice take. Off the glass, no good. Rebound. Reynolds kicks it out. Hilton buries the three. How about Jacob Hilton, Coach?
Oh, my. Hilton now with 7.
It's normally Belfry with a Hilton on their sideline. Not tonight.
Got it.
Brody Little with a tough shot there.
Nice jump shot.
Had a defender painted all over him.
8 points for Brody Little.
Swing it back over to Reynolds. Reynolds to the corner. Shot up. Off the mark by Goebel. Out there, Coach Young. Look at Hilton, Coach.
Gotta love it.
I'm telling you, Coach, love the youngster Jacob Hilton. Love everything he's bringing. I'm telling you, Coach, this kid is a star on the rise. He's not backing down.
No, bringing big-time energy. Brady Allen checking in for Prestonsburg.
They'll kick it out. Extra pass over to Goebel. Goebel right back to Allen, and active hands by Brody Little.
3-point game here with 1:04 to play in the third.
Cheryl Sloan says, let's go Black Cats. Said, keep it up, boys. Said, you got it if you want it bad enough. Cross court over to Hilton. Hilton back out to Goebel. Nice screen out top. Goebel has Jude all over him. And good defense by Carter Jude. And swing it back around. Stumbo gets it to Hilton. Hilton, nice take.
Nice.
How about the big fella, Coach?
Jacob Hilton.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and buy my Jacob Hilton stock, Coach. Carter Jude, step in, no good. And Colton Young, rebound, put back, no good.
Gonna shoot two. Battling. Gotta love it.
Yep, for you guys that don't know, Colton Young and Peyton Owens transferred from Pike Central this offseason. So, them two were big pickups, Coach. And more importantly, it took two big-time players away from your district rival.
That's a good point.
Indiana Hoosiers up 3 on Miami in the national championship game right now, Coach, 3-0.
Wow, thanks for the update.
Wayne Hughes says Belfry played that same zone versus Lawrence and beat Lawrence. Colton Young. Rims that one out. Peyton Owens goes up high, gets the rebound, and he just playing that bully ball. Don't call a foul on Goebel.
Fouls piling up. I believe they'll be shooting 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to be shooting 2. Going to send Peyton Owens to the free throw line.
Guys, let us know if you got any updates from around the region. I know Betsy Lane and Pike Central is over on D&D Plus.
Darryl, this is exactly where if you're Prestonsburg, you're 1-13, you're at home playing one of the top teams in the region, and you're going to go in the fourth quarter potentially down a bucket or up a bucket or tied. You couldn't ask for anything more.
No, this is what you need. I mean, you need this breathing hope going into district play. Peyton Owens misses that one, but, you know, Coach, I'm telling you, they go to Betsy Lane. Or they played Betsy Lane the other night, right?
Yeah, and they ended up coming back. They were down 20, ended up only losing by 7.
Yeah, you was over there for that one. Peyton Owens, second one up.
Oh.
I don't call a foul on Logan Barker.
Let's see what Prestonsburg does with this, and if they can manage the clock here.
How about this, Coach? Phelps girls beat Jenkins tonight, and Phelps boys are up big on Jenkins at half over there.
Well, listen, Phelps needing a W right now on the boys' side, Darryl.
Yeah, bad.
So this would be a good win for them.
And swing it around. There's Goebel. Yeah, Phelps boys will be right here tomorrow night.
Is that tomorrow night?
Yep.
Nice job to get one shot out of this. Oh,
yeah, 5-second call. Great job. That's Carter Jude. I'm telling you, Carter right now stepping up defensively here and giving Belfry a chance to go into the final quarter with a lead, which they needed badly.
Coach, can't believe the 5-second call.
Pike Central just beat Betsy Lane 49-41 at Betsy Lane. Jason Sesko says he loves Peyton Owens and Colton Young. Little.
Big bucket.
Yeah, big bucket by Brody Little to end the third quarter, and it's Belfry 42, Prestonsburg 39. We'll take a quick break. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
And we're back here heading into the fourth quarter. Prestonsburg within 3, 42-39. Belfry leads on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. But Prestonsburg, Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller. Coach, Prestonsburg hanging right here. They gave themselves a fighting chance in this one.
They've given themselves a chance to win this game at home, and this is all you can ask for against a really good Belfry team. This game's starting to, scoring-wise, starting to get back to where Belfry wants it, though. If Prestonsburg can keep this in the mid-50s, they got a shot.
Guys, fourth quarter sponsored by Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Tiffany Todd Duncan isn't just a dentist. She's my dentist. I trust her with my smile, and so should you. Go visit her on Southside Mall Hill. That's Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Swing it back out. Coach Little over to Jude. Alley-oop!
Same play.
Same play. And Brody Little connects on it this time.
12 points.
Coach, next year he'll be throwing that one down.
5-point lead.
Yeah. There's Reynolds. Gets it over to Goebel. Nice play. Up and over. Goebel, turnaround, no good.
Just battling.
Yeah. Peyton Owens comes away with it. He's got numbers. Carter Jude stops, pops. Brody Little went up high for that one. Prestonsburg's got numbers if they hurry.
Yeah, that's it.
And Coach Sloan just needed to get up court there. And
Sloan doing a great job of drawing contact.
Yeah, I mean, I think they may have had a layup if they'd have got up the floor.
Yeah, I agree, Darryl.
Yeah, if you remember in the Lawrence County game, there was the same instance. The that. It's good to draw the foul, but, right now it'd be nice to take the lead as well. I'll swing it back around and taking Sloan. He's matched up with Little out top. And they're going to get Peyton Owens for the foul. Now, Coach, all of a sudden, that's 2 fouls in a row on Owens.
Tegan's so good at drawing contact.
Yep, one of the best. Felicia Varney says, let's go Belfry for the dub. We got a 5-point ball game right now. Belfry leads by 5. Stumbo got in a spot there, threw it away. Here comes Brody Little. Brody Little goes up high, gets the lay-in.
30-second timeout.
Yeah. During this 30-second timeout, we'll stay here and we'll thank our sponsors. We'll thank Hilton Homes of Iville, Willie Crace for State Representative, Howard Family Pharmacy, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall. Keep your shopping local. Go visit Southside Mall today. Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Markham Remora and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield Market, best hot dogs in Martin County. Hit them up today. Bruce Walters Ford, Three Rivers Medical Center, and Food Fair. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller on the call.
Missed opportunities by Prestonsburg, Darryl. They had that open fast break, and then just a careless turnover.
Yeah, that's something, right now they got to fight back in this thing, seen in the first half, and, that's what, that's the sign, to start racking up wins, you got to play 4 quarters. Right now, they've had a couple games where they played a half, 3 quarters, but they've never finished it off. See if they can do it here, down 7 with nearly 7 minutes to go here in the 4th. Goebel over to Reynolds. Oh, nice handles, but
it's too much on it, right?
Yeah. Coming back. Here comes Sloan. Sloan stops, pops, and drops. Tough bucket by taking Sloan. Cuts it back to 5. Here comes Brody Little. Count it!
They counted that one.
Yep. He's going to have a chance at old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
Brody's took over this game.
Yeah, he's been the difference here in the 4th quarter. Him and Brody taking Sloan and Brody Little having words on the free throw line.
Neither one of them's going to back down.
Oh, you can bet that. Little converts on the 3-point play. Trap comes and Sloan dribbles out of it. Little and Jude painted all over. Taking Sloan, Andrew Goebel gets it across the timeline. Goebel. Right now, Belfry's defensive pressure getting to Prestonsburg here, Coach, in the last minute.
Again, just careless turnovers. Should have went up with that one. And Brody's gotten 12 of his 17 points in transition.
Yeah.
Think about that. Yeah. But that goes back to what you said, Darryl. What did you say? Attack.
Yeah, that's, I think.
There it is again, the same one.
Same play. Yeah.
Do you think they would have learned by now? 19 points for Brody Little. That was scoreless in the first half.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 second half points. There's Goebel, fires the 3, in and out, and Brody Little with the rebound. Little kicks it ahead. Ball's going to stay with the Pirates, Coach. And, I like when Brody Little gets that rebound, gets out, because, his court vision, and Brody's got the mentality to push it.
Right.
Carter is one of the best point guards you'll find in a half-court set. But Brody, sometimes pushing it. Belfry is at their best, and then when you can get Carter over there, Carter shoots the 3 ball very effectively, too, over on that wing. That's something I think, Belfry does well whenever they switch to that. Jude, back irons it, no good. Little.
Going the other way. That's going to be the 4th foul on Peyton Owens.
That's tough.
Colton Young going to check back in.
Get back to your point, Darryl. Brody with the ball. I like him with the ball. Belfry's offense. They do move the ball a lot better and smoother.
Well, I think definitely in transition and half court set. I mean, Carter, he's got that thing on a string. Oh, looky there, Stumbo and Hagee.
Oh.
There, Pops are getting in, and
there's going to be mass suspensions here. We got several people throwing hands here. My, oh my. Several guys throwing fists here.
Yeah,
there's going to be several suspensions here. Wow.
I'll tell you. Coach, I told you beforehand that this had the capability of this happening.
This had the potential of becoming explosive.
Yeah, you hate to see it. These two teams, man,
and there was a couple of instances where things kind of were let go.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You just have two tough kids, man.
How do you sort this out, though, Darryl? You had 5-6 guys throw hands.
I'm glad it ain't our job. I mean, this is one of them. I think that right now, instance, I think you initially go with the two, which it wasn't on Hagee. Hagee, I seen Hagee, getting into it, but Hagee wasn't the one that threw the punch. So I think it's an instance where. Right now you just go and you get you get the two involved, and then you'll have to sort it out later.
You're right. Under normal circumstances, it was the entire first 5, second 5 in a scuffle. Those 5 should be out, and the bench should play in normal circumstances. If they could go back and watch the monitor, but they can't hear. So I think you may be right. I think they may go with the first 2, right?
That's what I would do. And right now, I guarantee you, Coach, as you see Shawn Hager over there, he don't like being in this spot because this is his former team, the Belfry Pirates against his current team. So I guarantee you, he don't like the look that it's showing right now. And just
no place for throwing punches, ladies and gentlemen. None.
No, no sense in that.
And Darryl, we've talked about this off air and pregame, not going into too much detail, but we've talked about this in certain situations where there's a possibility for things like this to break loose.
Yeah, you hate to see that, man, at any calls. And
Hagee just got through out.
Yeah, and listen,
how do you go about, Hagee and Young, it looks like Hagee and Young's gone.
Yeah, you hate to see that, but one thing as you see I didn't see it, all kids are great kids involved, Coach. It's just one of them sportsmanship. This is one that you knew coming into this. The teams with where they're at in each other's season, Belfry's a team ready to prove themselves, go to the next level. They're not going to back down. Prestonsburg, that's what, they're here showing people, hey, we're still here fighting. We're still going to, be right here when everything's gone. We're going to be standing right here waiting for, we're not going to back down from anybody. That. So, you just knew that, this was one of them games that, you better keep a close eye on.
We will settle the crowd down, or the officials will end this game, and you will leave.
So
players that have been ejected for Prestonsburg, number 11. Players that have been ejected for Belfry, number 1 and number 22.
So they ejected Logan Stumbo for Prestonsburg and Bryce Hagee and Colton Young for Belfry.
And that's minimal damage. And Belfry and Prestonsburg need to be thanking their lucky stars because there's several others that could be admonished for this.
Yeah, that absolutely. And, you hate to see it, but like I said, both teams, they're just proving each other. They're not backing down. You hate to see anything ever get to like you just seen right then, but it happens in sports, and let's get the game on and finish this one up. If you're worried of any lingering issues, call it off.
Right.
It's and for Prestonsburg, you'd hate to see them call it off because they played so good tonight. And but again, this is one of them. This is just a tough situation. You hate for either team or any kid be in.
We felt there was a couple of again, the officials I thought overall has done a tremendous job.
Yeah.
I should say that, but as you mentioned, Darryl, Belfry and Prestonsburg, and let's not forget Bryce Hagee and Logan Stumbo. Are they both football players?
No, Hagee ain't.
Okay.
Yeah, Hagee is a big-time baseball player.
Okay.
Yeah, but see former Prestonsburg Black Cat Braxton Keathley over there in the house.
He's saying, you know what? I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah, he's glad he wasn't here. Yeah, and these two teams, man, they played such a good ball game. You hate to see the game end. You just hope that they can play it out and no more fireworks and it can best man wins. It's a 10-point ball game with 5 minutes to go. Still anybody's game, Coach.
Anybody's game. 5:18. Now all of a sudden you're without Bryce Hagee. You're without Colton Young.
Yeah.
Jackson Pack. Here's your moment, young man.
Yes, sir.
And
Jackson Pack going to have a huge opportunity to earn him some minutes, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, this is absolutely. This is big for him, not just today, Coach, but they're going to have other games, soon.
Will they be suspensions after this game, like they'll have to sit out next game, maybe?
Yeah,
okay.
I couldn't imagine it.
Okay, I don't know how Kentucky sports is. I'm just asking. Do you think there'll be multiple days they'll have to sit out?
Yeah. It for sure will be multiple games. There was, again, you can go back and watch the video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to indict anybody.
No.
You can sit here and watch the.
Yeah, no, we hate to see it. And, listen, at the end of the day, it got the best of them. And I understand, both sides. The punch should have never been swung. But, you also, if you're getting swung on, you're going to swing back, and you just, kind of wish.
Technical's coming, Darryl.
Yeah, you wish the bench wouldn't have, nothing would have come in with other players. And, you could have just been able to decide it, lose 2 players. But now, Prestonsburg loses a key component in Stumbo, who played great here tonight.
Bo gets 1 or 2.
Yeah, and then on the other end, you got Hagee and Colton Young, 2 vital pieces to Belfry.
Who will miss multiple games.
There's Braxton Keathley over there in the house.
He's over there. He said, "Protect me."
Yeah. He's got the officials on his side.
Yeah.
He says he backs the blue.
When I played, guys, I was in a scuffle like that, Tug Valley and Tulsa, and it's not fun for the players or the fans.
With all this, what a game Tegan Sloan's had.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Great game as he cuts.
This may be the best game I've seen Tegan have overall. Against a really, that Phelps game last year, we called it Phelps.
I would agree with you. I wasn't there for the 50-point game this summer, but
preseason and
right.
And Sloan Coach cuts the lead to 6-8.
8-point game, and Prestonburg's going to have an opportunity here, just like that. Man, oh man, things have really changed. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Monday Night Nitro here.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Raw. There you go, Coach.
See that taking Sloan step back. He's off the mark. Rebound by Owens. Don't forget Peyton Owens has 4 fouls, guys.
Yeah.
There's Brody Little. Brody Little cross court over to Williams. Williams back around. Carter Jude spins.
Nice.
Tough shot. Carter fighting for it down low. He gets it back out to Brody Little. Brody Little going to reset the offense.
Nice second effort. Going to be foul on Tegan Sloan.
Yeah, they're going to call it a lot tighter for sure the rest of the way. He should. Yeah. What's going on now?
52-44. 8-point lead. We see Brandon, Coach Kidd, principal of Prestonburg, has reemerged He's here in the building.
Turning back around. Jackson Pack in the game now for Belfry.
That's what I was about to say. Again,
Brody Little for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound by Tegan Sloan.
Going to get Pack with a personal foul.
Yep.
And Sloan going to go to the free throw line with the clock stopped. That's what you want, right?
Yep.
If you're Prestonsburg.
Doing what he does best, right, guys?
He does a great job at initiating and being able to draw contact. As good as anybody since maybe Jalen Rigdon.
Wow. You heard it here from Coach.
Got it. Tegan Sloan.
Going off tonight.
He is having himself a game.
He is. He's played a great ball game here.
Got it.
Yep. Big shot there. And
should be a
5-point game.
I thought it was 6.
No, I thought it was too.
I did too.
I got 46 to 52.
It should be 46-52. That should be the score.
I think the refs, that's why they was over there, guys, at the score table. I had one more point earlier and they took it off.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Oh. Jude got in a little bit of trouble there. 30-second timeout, Prestonsburg. Wow. We got to catch our breath there, McCoy.
Absolutely. They'll take a quick break. We will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
The world we are living in is changing. But one thing Eastern Kentucky can count on is quality, affordable homes from Hilton Sales. Beautiful, spacious, and many different floor plans to choose from, Hilton Sales has a financing option for anyone.
So come by and see us at Hilton Sales.
We're family owned for over 40 years.
And we're back here at the Prestonsburg Fieldhouse as you're watching the D&D Sports Network. I want to thank Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry for his fourth quarter action here with Kevin Keathley, Michael Shawn Waller, and Darryl McCoy again coming out. Coach Tegan Sloan has had an unbelievable outing for Prestonsburg. He's kept the Black Cats within striking distance. 52-47. Jacob Hilton also had a good performance. Belfry's Brody Little really carried the Pirates here in the second half, Coach.
He has 19 second half points.
Yeah, the good ball game there from all players. Nice job by Allen. Allen with the rebound. Allen up and under.
Nice.
And called a rebound on Bo Williams.
Clock stops. A chance to get this within one possession, Darryl.
Belfry foul. Number 12, Bo Williams, his first personal foul.
Bo Williams picks up his first personal.
10-0. Indiana leads Miami in the national championship game.
We're down to a 4-point game here. Folks, listen, wake the kids and call the dogs in, Darryl McCoy.
Absolutely. Got a barn burner brewing here. Brady Allen sinks the second. And, Coach, it's a 3-point, one-possession ball game here. Black Cats not backing down here.
Oh, you're right. They're starting to call this much tighter than what they did the first 3 quarters.
Yes, and so should they. You don't want anything else.
That would have been a play on.
Yeah, earlier in the game.
Yeah, smart by Brody, though.
That's his.
No, that's a Goble, man.
That's big.
Yeah, I hate to see him foul out. He's played a good outing. You definitely hate to see Prestonsburg lose Andrew Goble. Coach, what grade's Goble in?
Goble is a sophomore.
I'm telling you, him and Hilton is a really nice future here for Prestonsburg.
Yeah. Maine's checking in. Braden Maine's checking in for Prestonsburg. Gets them both. Brody Little now with 21, all in the second half.
What a game Brody's had this second half.
I'll swing it over Maines. Had a really good JV game.
Yeah, he did there.
Maines
just lost it.
Yeah, got tripped up. Carter Jude playing really good defense there. Peyton Owens goes in, gets the finger roll finish.
That's where you go and get taking Sloan the basketball.
Yeah, I think taking Sloan, Ryan Reynolds has to be handling that rock, Coach. Gets that pressure.
That was a tough possession there.
Taking Sloan tries to split the defense. He does. Sloan comes out the other side. Shot up and good.
Oh, what a game.
5-point game.
There's Carter Jude. Drive gets over to Owens.
Stepped on the line. He did.
Good call, Coach.
So
better get this in the hands of Sloan, as you mentioned, Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, they're the two you want handling the rock in this situation. He'll pick it up. There's Brady Allen, leak out, and he gets swatted. And Bo Williams.
Brady Allen again playing that tight end role.
Yeah, there you go, catching a touchdown. Just still yet to see will he score one or two, as he's got two big free throws here.
They've shot a lot of free throws this fourth quarter. It's helping them out, isn't it, Coach?
Man, oh man, you get these buckets here with the clock stopped. All you need is a big defensive possession here.
And off the mark. 4-point ball game here with 2:51 to go. Carter Jude slows it up here. Jude gets over to Little. Little turns the corner. Nice take by Brody Little high off the glass. And what a second half by Brody Little.
You're telling me.
Got him for 23.
Special night for Brody Little here. As I mentioned last year, Belfry dropped this game to Prestonsburg. Hilton! Nice! How about Hilton, Coach? What a game by this young man.
Back and forth we go. Nothing's been settled.
Listen, Coach, I'm telling you right now, Prestonsburg fans should be excited about the future of Black Cat Hoops.
Got it.
Brody Little, he don't miss that one. Free throw line jumper extends the lead to 6.
Like you said, he's got to get going early in games, though, Darryl. Brody Little does.
Gonna call a foul on Little.
That'll be Little's third.
Yeah, Coach, this is one of them, as I mentioned, Prestonsburg basketball, you got to finish this season strong, get some momentum, and the future of Prestonsburg's in good hands, man. I'm telling you, Andrew Goebel and Jacob Hilton, them two players are really nice. And then, what was the kid's name? Spears, number 10?
Oh, Landon Spears, Andrew Goebel, Braden Maines.
Yeah. The future of Prestonsburg basketball looks good. Sloan back irons that one. There's Brady Allen. Allen for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound by Little.
That was a big opportunity there. I'm not sure Allen should have passed that one around, got a ball reversal. Nevertheless.
Here, Brody Little spins. There's Peyton Owens with the ball out top. Peyton Owens playing with 4 fouls, and Jackson Pack not ready for the pass.
5-point game.
Yeah, Coach, but Owens also, I thought, he probably should have went up with that.
Yeah. They're going to back off the press here.
Yeah.
Heather Owens says, go Black Cats and go Tegan. Swing it back around to Reynolds. Reynolds. Oh, count it! Ryan Reynolds.
Oh. The ref saying on the floor, D.
Wow.
Wow. Look at the coach.
Coach, I don't know about that one.
That was a and one.
Yeah, I thought all day, every day.
Yeah, every day. 365. Yes, sir.
Ryan Reynolds going to the line. Big bucket opportunities here.
Barbara Hackworth Hatfield says, go Black Cats. And so misses the free throw.
Got to get one here.
Misses them both. Williams.
They got Sloan.
Let's see who they call. I think.
Yeah, Sloan.
Taking Sloan.
Fourth personal, walking it down, going to shoot 2 here. Bo Williams been quiet here in the second half, but Brody Little's done a lot of the scoring, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Susan Porter says, come on, P-Berg, beat Belfry. And Bo Williams sinks the free throw. And Belfry allowing them to walk it up, Coach.
Yeah.
Taking Sloan. Sloan fires the 3. Got it. Banks it in. What a shot by Tegan Sloan.
Oh, my.
Prestonsburg faithful on their feet. Coming back the other way. Brody Little. Swing it back around. Little over to Williams. Williams. And Tegan Sloan cannot be the one foul, Coach.
Going to send Bo to the line.
Yeah, you could not have Tegan Sloan be in a situation where he has to foul right now.
Not at all.
It's going to go against Hilton. It's going to send Bo Williams to the line.
What a game, though.
Man, this has been
start to finish, right?
Yeah.
Williams misses that one.
Yeah. It's hard to make that second one, guys, when you miss that first one. From experience, it is, Coach.
A lot of time still left, though. Williams sinks the second. 5-point ball game.
That's a big free throw.
Taking Sloan. He's going to pop it from the volleyball line. And Bo Williams clears the rebound. And right now somebody's got a foul besides.
Yeah. Brady Allen did a nice job.
Yeah.
Going to send Carter Jude to the line.
Yeah, Carter Jude shoots nearly 90% from the charity stripe, Coach, so it's almost automatic.
Hatfield getting ready to check in. I think Belfry wants to talk about it.
While they talk about it, let's take a second to talk about the sponsors. I want to thank Hilton Home Revival, Willie Crace for state representative, Howard Family Pharmacy, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Markham Ramore and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield Market, Bruce Walters Ford, Three Rivers Medical Center, your ER experts in Lawrence County, and Food Fair. Food Fair located all throughout Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia, and Southern Ohio. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller. Coach, 34 seconds to go. You know, Prestonsburg, man, they've not backed down. They fought tooth and nail in this one, and they got a chance here. If Bo Williams, a lot of weight put on this trip to the free throw line. That's Carter Jude.
Yeah, Carter Jude going to the line. 5-point lead.
Yeah, and Carter Jude, one of the best free throw shooters that you'll find in the 15th. He shoots 90. Right around 90%.
Yeah, I know one guy that shoots better than that, Darryl, and he's in the building as well.
Well, not this year.
Yeah, Braxton Keathley, state's leading free throw shooter last year. What was it, 93%?
Yeah, top 5 number in the history of KHSAA.
Wow.
You see him over there.
Well, he's come to a good ball game tonight, for sure.
Carter Jude.
Got it.
Yeah.
You guys remember Belfry was missing a lot of those early.
Oh, look at Peyton Owens. And that's going to be Owens' 5th, Coach.
Going to foul out.
Yeah.
You love the effort, right, Darryl? But
I love the effort, but you can't have Peyton Owens picking his 5th foul up 90 feet from the rim.
And no reason to gamble right there. You got a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, but 90 feet from the basket, Coach, that's tough. Love the effort. Timmy Thacker tuning in. There's Tegan Sloan. Misses that one. 32 seconds to go. 7-point ball game. Tegan Sloan at the line. Sloan cuts it to a 2-possession game. Bo Williams gets over to Brody Little. Brody Little. Little straight down the pipe.
I'm not sure why Brody was attacking the rim on that one. They had a 6-point lead.
Oh, they call a technical on Brody.
He should have just pulled that back out.
They called on Bo.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Brody did anything wrong.
And that's a situation you have a lead. You pull that thing back out. Clock's your ally here.
Yeah, you got a 6-point lead. Good point, Coach.
Got that one to go.
Phelps boys beat Jenkins. Like I said earlier, Belfry was missing all their free throws, you guys remember. Down the stretch here, they've killed it.
Brody gets both of those.
Listen, Brody Little's one of them players, Coach. He's a lot like Hayden Perry in the aspect is when the game's on the line, when it's crunch time, he's got ice water in his veins. I want the ball in his hands down the stretch.
I agree.
It's taking Sloan. Big free throw here for taking Sloan. And Coach, I'm hearing some chants while taking shooting from the home sideline.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got to be quiet. Let the young man concentrate.
Well, let the young man knock those free throws down.
Yeah.
He's had a heck of a game.
A 3 here would be huge.
Waiting.
Yeah. They get it in the mains. You got Low all over him here. Mains down the pipe. Throws up a reverse layup. And, Coach, it's a 4-point ball game.
It's going to be Prestonburg basketball.
Yeah.
Coach, this is the danger right now. You know, you got a couple JV kids in, and with half your team fouled out, you know, mental errors could come into play here.
Wow. One got a quick bucket here, and things get really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Prestonsburg's ball. Reynolds. You know who you want to get the ball to here, number 4. Okay. Taking Sloan has it. Sloan right now working on Little. Little all over him, nowhere to go. Great defense by Little.
Oh.
Now Hilton gets it back out, shot up. Got it! Right now, Belfry just not need to inbound it. And Carter Jude called a timeout. There was no reason to call the timeout. Coach, there was no reason to call the timeout.
No reason to call a timeout, and he actually called that timeout much earlier.
Yeah, but the clock would have expired.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was no reason to call the timeout. The clock would have expired.
Yeah, the game would be.
Because the ball went in with 4 seconds to go.
Right.
Great point, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right now. I mean, at point 2, this thing, barring a miracle, it's over, but, you know, it could come back to bite you.
I think they're going to add. No, they're not going to add any.
How are you not adding any time on the clock? Because when he called a timeout and the official called timeout, the score operator kept letting the clock run.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't.
Like 4, I mean, they're like 3.
There should be at least a second and a half on that clock.
I didn't pay attention on it. I think that's what they're saying, 1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the official, I think they're going to reset it to 1.2, if I can read his lips over there.
They put 12.
No, it'll be 1.2.
I was going to say.
They're just. Yeah,
this is going to be crazy.
Yeah, fans are a little upset over there, but it's 1.2 is what they're going to do.
Don't get Carl Little upset
there.
There you go.
Carl Little over there. Watch out now.
Well, I ain't worried about Carl. I'm worried about that one out there, Betty Little.
Yeah. Betty's one you got to watch out for, right, dude?
Yep. There you go, Brody Little, and that's it.
Wow, what a game.
Yep, and that's the end of this one. And Belfry, Coach, what do they say, by hook or by crook?
Yes, by hook or by crook. Belfry gets out of here with the W.
Yeah, and this is one, Coach. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back in just a moment, guys, here on the Southside Ball postgame show, and we'll get you caught up on all the scorings and all the action from the first half. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller on the call. 67-66 was the final score. 1-point ball game. Belfry snuck out of here. Coach Kevin Keathley and Coach, we're going to give the double quick player of the game to one Brody Little, who led the Pirates with 27 points. All 27 come in the second half.
Anybody more deserving, right? I mean, what he done was he changed what we talked about. Stop settling for threes.
Yep.
I'm attacking and getting to the rack. Brody Little, phenomenal in the second half.
He did, man. He put the Pirates on his shoulders, and he led them to the promised land here tonight. The Bo Williams also had 15 for the Pirates, and Carter Jude in double digits as well with 11 points. Over for Prestonsburg, Tegan Sloan, the sensational senior, 37 points on the night to lead all scorers. Wow. Jacob Hilton with 11 points, and Andrew Goebel closing things out with 9 points.
Darryl McCoy, let me say this about Prestonsburg. I saw this coming at that Betsy Lane game when they didn't stop fighting. They cut that 20-point lead to 7 to end the game. And you saw in the first half, it looked like Prestonsburg was fighting for a little bit more than just wins. They were fighting for pride, fighting a little bit for just a little bit of respect, and you saw that come across tonight. Irregardless of what happened in the second half with the melee, Prestonsburg showed we can compete. And I know in that locker room, those guys, I know they're feeling the loss, but they have to feel good about the effort they gave against a really good Belfry team.
Absolutely. This Belfry team, I mean, from the get-go, I told you beforehand, Coach, this is a game I thought Prestonsburg would play close. Belfry, they're one of the top teams in the 15th region. But they're also one of them teams that can get beat by any team in the 15th region. And you knew Prestonsburg, this is one of them games where you felt like Prestonsburg, this could have been their Super Bowl, and, they could have come in here and say, okay, let's get this win over Belfry. We know we can beat them. We beat them last year. This is our place. This is the field house, and they come in here, didn't back down, and, hats off to Tegan Sloan. And then, how about the young Jacob Hilton, man? That kid, Coach, every time they need a timely rebound, timely bucket, he come up, clutch plays down the stretch. I mean, Harold Tackett, he done a good job coming in with good schematics in this one.
It's good, great schematics. There's a reason you call him the wizard, as he dissects it like nobody else. Tegan Sloan, the best performance I've ever seen that young man have in a big game environment. Great performance by that young man. Super proud of him, and you nailed it. They needed that up. Andrew Goebel, man, oh man, he's going to be a tremendous guard, but they need an inside presence, a rebounder. They've got Brady Allen. They've got Logan Stumbo. They've got guys that can do the dirty work and be physical, but they just need somebody that can rebound and finish. Well, guess what? Jacob Hilton showing up tonight, Darryl McCoy, showing that he can be that Connor Napier for this team.
Oh, yeah, that's, and this right here, this is going to bode well, for tomorrow. Tomorrow they got another 60th district opponent in Phelps coming. Yeah. And, they got all the confidence they needed from this ball game here. They know, okay, if we can hang with Belfry, we can beat Phelps. And I expect a big-time showing from, I expect this place to be packed out tomorrow by Prestonsburg fans tonight. These kids showed that, they deserve the backing of their community. Get out and watch and support these kids. Now, over for Belfry. Belfry traveled well. This is one of them games, Coach, coming in that, Belfry, they found a way to win. A lot of things didn't go their way. This is a game, early in Brent Perry's career, they may not have won. And somehow they found a way to win this one. Brody Little turned it on down the stretch, 27 second-half points, and, you had Peyton Owens in foul trouble, Colton Young stayed in foul trouble the whole game. I mean, it was one thing after another, but Belfry, they made plays down the stretch, and they found a way to get out of here with the victory.
Found a way to get a W, and that's what, when you learn to become a great team, you'll have games like this. You find a way to get out of there with a W. And the big players showed up. Brody Little showed up when he needed to and got big-time buckets. He hit those mid-range J's, attacked in transition, and got those layups. And then Bo Williams did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Belfry got out of here with a W. That's all that matters for those guys. We got a W. We showed that we can win in a tough environment.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you obviously, I'm sure a lot of you fans are waiting to hear our thoughts. But, listen, there ain't no place in what happened tonight in basketball. It'll go down as the melee in the field house. And, it was a situation, things got out of hand, and, I thought, you just hate it because, all these teams, Bryce Hagee is so vital to Belfry, and then Logan Stumbo was playing such a good game for Prestonsburg, and you hate to see any one of them get lasting, suspensions to where they're not going to be able to play because, both of them very important to what their team does, and both of them great kids off the court. Sometimes, the competitive nature gets to you. This is one that, hopefully, they learn from. And, both teams, Coach, I think move on. And, I don't know, how to word it, but, both teams will move on and, live to play another day.
Live to play another day, Darryl. There's 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and this is just another game to get you prepared for district action.
Absolutely. I'm not sure, Coach, I know Prestonsburg, I know tomorrow they got Phelps coming to town. And let's see, that drops, let's see here, Prestonsburg, Coach, will drop to 1-14 on the season. Belfry improves to 12-5 on the season. As we mentioned, Prestonsburg, they got Phelps here tomorrow. Belfry will be back in action on Thursday, the 22nd, against Pike Central. Let's see, that's at Pike Central. So, that'll be another district battle, and listen, that's going to be tough having to play that without your power forward, Bryce Hagee.
Yeah, especially with Mr. Bowman.
And Colton Young.
Yeah, Mr. Bowman. Owen Bowman.
Yeah.
For Pike Central.
Yeah, so, let's just hope, them two get back sooner, them three get back sooner than later, and, these teams have great success moving on.
I'm with you, Darryl.
Coach, real quick, want to thank Hilton Home Survival, Willie Crace, State Representative, Howard Family Pharmacy, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Markham Moore and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield Market, Bruce Walters Ford, Three Rivers Medical Center, and our friends at Food Fair for sponsoring tonight's action. Coach, we will be here tomorrow. I don't know whether me or Coach will be here, but D&D will be here nonetheless in the field house tomorrow as Phelps rows into town. So make sure you guys take and come out to the field house tomorrow, support these teams, and Pirate fans head to Buckley's Creek on Thursday.